Gentlemen, please dim the lights.
Gage, describe your match. You just watched Ricardo win a 1-0 match, and it looked from the start like your match was going to be the same deal.
Yes, sir. State duels, we went the first period, no takedown. And second period, I pretty much just rode him out the whole match and won 2-0 at state duels. And then this time, I knew that neither one of us was going to score in the first period. And second period, I got out, and we went back neutral, so it was 1-0. And then third period, they called me for stalling, and it was 1-1 and 10 seconds left, and I tilted him and got 2 points and beat him 3-1.
How did you defend him and keep him from getting an escape to tie it at 1-1?
Like Ricardo was saying, we do nothing really but top, and I knew if I got on top that I'd be able to hold him down because I did 2 periods at state duels, and I did.
When he was trying to tie it up with an escape, you would bring him down to the mat and then you would get on top of him. What were you trying to do? I noticed you had your legs wrapped around him. What were you trying to put on him?
We ride a ride called double boots, and when you throw them in, it's pretty much you can't get out of them. And when I was on top, I was just trying to turn him and get more points and possibly pin him.
Were you worried about them giving him a point for you stalling?
Yeah, when about a minute left in the third period, he told me I already got a stalling call, and they gave him one too. And after they hit me with stalling and gave him 1 point within 10 seconds, it was kind of nerve-wracking because I knew if we would have went to overtime, neither one of us would have got a takedown, and it would have came out to see who could ride who.
All right, so now it's 1-1, and then you did something at the very end, waning seconds to pull it out. What did you do?
We work short scenarios, like 30-second goes at practice, and I just pretty much just grabbed on and tried to turn him, and that's what happened.
So what was that like, that moment when you got those points? I mean, it's right toward the end of the match.
Yes, sir. I was watching the clock the whole time as I had him on his back, and then I was right there in front of Coach, and I looked up at Coach, and he jumped up, and I knew I'd won it.
How much more nerve-wracking is a match like this before a sold-out Coliseum for a state championship than just a regular match?
It's for a state title. It's for a ring. It's completely different from any other tournament where you just get a medal and stand on the podium.
I mean, were your guts different? Could you feel it inside?
No, sir. I was more nervous about my semifinals match and having to make it to the finals than the finals match, really. When I wrestled him at state duels, I know if I seen him again, I'd beat him.
How would you describe what you accomplished this weekend?
It just goes to all the hard work that we put out at practice. There really is it's undescribable, really.
I mean, you seem to win these matches the same way. They're low scoring, but you seem like you're very solid the whole way through the match. You never have any slip-ups.
Yes, sir. When you've been wrestling since 7th grade and you know what you're doing on top and bottom and neutral, and you got a new coach that comes in and shows you new stuff, it becomes pretty easy.
And how about to go back-to-back with Ricardo?
That was great. After he won it, I told him, I said, you win, I win. And he won, and then I knew it was my turn.
So you're looking ahead to next year?
Yes, sir. I plan on two-peating.